Even our skills are powerless before them.
Continuing to persist here is meaningless. It will only serve to thin our ranks.
After all this time, we've finally found a clue that may lead us to the Great One.
With respect, the phenomenon space surrounding this planet is only 800 exodents in diameter. 3 days at light speed is more than enough to scour it thoroughly. If the Great One or the Samar Federation homeland were here, don't you think we would have found something by now? It's one thing to engage the enemy all the way out near that forsaken chunk of rock they call Earth. But then to be swallowed up by that strange light and dumped off here in this primordial hellhole? Are we cursed? And trapped with humans of all things. It's like some sick joke. If someone told me this was death, I'd believe them.
All the more reason to persist. We must retrieve it if we ever hope to escape the confines of this phenomenon.
Grandmaster Luxo.
Speak.
I bring news.
Really? And he can be trusted? Most interesting. Yes, a most interesting proposal indeed.
What should I whip up today? That is a great idea!
Lindley, sometimes Tatsu wonder if Tatsu is too cute, too adorable.
Oh yeah?
As leader of Blade Team, Tatsu need cool and tough image.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Is Lindley even listening to Tatsu?
What? Sure I am. Hey, what if you got a tan? A little color could do wonders for your image. In fact, I've got the perfect lotion for you. I'll even help you apply it.
Well, okay, if Lindley insists. Wow, thank you, Lindley. Tanning oil smells so sweet and is a bit sticky.
Tanning oil? That's just plain old honey. It's the crucial step for a perfect chicken sauté. The honey marinade.
Lindley, Tatsu not chicken, Tatsu is Tatsu.
Right, how could I forget?
Lindley is not funny, Tatsu is not happy.
Okay, folks, hope you're hungry.
Now that was a meal. I'm impressed, Lynn. My team could learn a thing or two.
I'm glad you liked it.
But you didn't stop by just for a meal, did you?
No. You know me, Elma. It's about a job.
It would seem to us the good sir would like to pick our brain. Of course, we will gladly let him in one ear and out the other.
Almost, Elle. Almost that time.
An alien mech? What type?
No idea. It doesn't match anything on record as far as I can tell. No one's seen anything like it. It looks abandoned, too. Totally ripe for the picking.
Oh man, you're giving me goosebumps!
Right? It's located here.
pretty deep in Noctilum. No wonder you wanted to talk to El.
Exactly. But here's the rub. The Ganglion are after it too. From what we can tell over Frontier Nav, they've gone after it several times already, and failed.
Well, yes, that doesn't surprise us in the least. That's tainted land.
Tainted? That doesn't sound good.
They are savage beasts. Ferocious, insatiable.
He's talking about these.
We didn't run into anything like that in Noctilum, did we?
The tainted are territorial. They only dwell deep within a specific part of the forest there. Although it doesn't seem right to even call it a forest anymore.
Why do you say that?
Because the tainted devour any and all living things, apart from other tainted, that is.
You mean even mighty Tatsu not safe?
Indeed, you would be swallowed whole. The tainted would make no bones about you, I'm afraid.
Interesting. They must be formidable to be defeating the Ganglion over and over.
But if what El says is true, it could work in our favor.
Right. Our bodies are artificial moons. If the Tainted don't perceive us as living things, we might be safe.
Let's back up a sec. You reported all this to the commander? Our top priority above all else is supposed to be searching for the life form. Are you suggesting we set that aside to try and recover this money?
Exactly. Commander Vandam is why I'm here. He specifically requested I enlist your team. It's just as you say. There's no time for us to screw around. And we still absolutely need to find the Lifehold. But remember, the fact is we're also dealing with hostile Xenos here. Xenos who destroyed Earth and want every last one of us dead. Xenos who also seem to want this map. Desperately.
And if it's that important to them?
Right. What if it's a secret weapon, powerful enough to tip the scales?
Feels like a bit of a long shot, to be honest. But okay. Even if we can't use it, we should at least keep it from the Ganglion. Count us in. Any objections?
No, ma'am.
Glad to hear it.
But if we're going to take this on, we'll need to keep it quick.
Roger that. El and Tatsu, you hang back. Unlike us, the Tainted will target you guys for sure.
Oh, most considerate of you, good sirs.
Oh, Lindley! Lindley care about Tatsu after all!
Well, of course. After all this time watching over you and fattening you up, I'm not about to let my prize turkey go to some rabid indigents.
I can't even keep a straight face, but our objective is simple. Head to Noctilum and retrieve the alien mech. We're back with more of Xenoblade X.
Everybody set?
Yes, sir. Ready to go.
Someone's excited.
Just doing my job.
Speaking of which, it's pretty amazing you made White Whale crew at your age. You have family here?
My mom and dad passed away. They didn't make it.
That day? The attack on Earth?
No, sir. It was before that. An accident.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. My parents were both design engineers who worked on the White Whale project. But there was a mishap with the primary engine test. Still, it's thanks to them and people like them that the rest of us are all still here, you know? They made the White Whale spaceworthy, so they didn't die in vain. At least, that's what I like to think.
I see. So they gave you a spot on the White Whale to say thanks. Thanks to your parents for all their hard work.
It's a debt I try to repay every day, helping out folks any way I can.
Don't misunderstand, Lau. Lynn earned her spot on the crew like anyone else. It was her talent and determination that made it happen. Her parents' positions provided an environment for her to learn in, but that's it. Lynn got to where she is now entirely on her own.
It's okay, Elma.
No, she's right. Sometimes I talk before thinking. Sorry about that.
Don't be silly. You don't need to apologize to me, sir. Now, shall we get going?
We're bringing Lau for this, huh? Fair enough. I trained him a good much, but I'm gonna have to train him more later on. Anyway, as I said, we have begun Chapter 6, Dark Matters. And yeah, Dark Matters indeed, since we're now trekking all the way up north. This is gonna be tougher than I thought, but for better or for worse, I had to do a lot of training before preparing. Hence why you know my character is at level 33. And yes, we're trekking through the worst. And trying to find a way around it. It didn't help that I had to try to survive through it all. Man, it was crazy. But regardless of which, we have to press on. Everything does depend on it after all. And according to my map, we're gonna have to head up north. A lot way north. But we also have to watch out for any indigents that dare to get in our way. Some of them can be ridiculously high level and they can be a pain in the butt to deal with. But I think we'll pretty much manage. So yeah, we're almost at the halfway point of this game. And once we reach the halfway point past Chapter 6, that's when we can really have some fun and get our hands on a much needed skill. Though trying to get the license for it is going to be a challenge since you have to complete a series of tests. And I mean a lot of tests. 8 tests at most. And we're doing pretty good. And so far, no enemies in sight. No enemies that are deemed a threat. Oh, level 32. Since I'm now around level 30 or so, I think we'll do fine. And this could also be a good opportunity for me to train. Aha, we reached the Blood Pond Basin. That's sweet. And we also unlocked another area. An experienced pioneer, that's sweet. And the Frontier nav site. Excellent. Now I wonder if we can be able to reach eastward. Yeah, but we gotta try to find a way to go around and then head upwards down to the side. Oh boy, trying to find our way around is not gonna be easy. Especially since there are also multiple spots here. Yes. Uh-oh, we have enemies afoot. So let's take care of them for now. And yeah, I was training a lot, and now I'm a much stronger character than before. And besides, these border pugays ain't gonna be that much of an issue. Yeah, so you get to see me do some battling. Battling, shooting, the works. There, side slash to you. And now we finish you off with a good old-fashioned slash attack. Nice. Done and done. And I also gotta make sure I level up his class to the max at 20. Once they're maxed, then we're set. But there's gonna be enemy units everywhere, so we'll have to keep our guard up. Dude, you're not even that tough. Oh yeah, backslash. Gotta keep on delivering melee attacks and a whole slew of slashing. And now, finish you off with a backslash. Done.
Not yet. Depends if Tatsu can make it or not. You know what I mean.
Yeah, it looks like we'll have to go around. Oh wait, we can just ignore some of these guys and they won't be an issue. Provided we don't run. Like I mentioned before in a previous episode, best advice, don't run. Just walk. Just walk and some of the enemies will ignore you. And they won't prove to be a threat to you, although there are turrets here, and if you're under-leveled, expect a fight. Like that, for instance. Whoa, that'd take a lot of punishment. Backslash. Shadow Strike. That's some gunfire coming in. You gotta make sure to take down the cannon. Oh, nice, we took it down. Don't worry, you're not gonna get a break yet. Boom, backslash. That did the trick well. Nice. And he's done. This is going to be some useful training indeed. And these are drone knights. Drone knights are going to be bad news. Although this can also be a perfect opportunity for me to explore. And I'm going to need it. Ah, great, I'm disconnected again. You know what? Whatever. I'm going to have to adjust. If you see these, I apologize because my internet is not that good. Alright, we're now heading above ground. And I'm not worried one bit since my character is the highest level. Oh, cutscene time.
Which way?
If we go straight, we should hit some caves that lead to our destination.
Okay then, let's go.
Let's only hope we try to survive. Because fortunately with the threat of the dark matter, it's going to be bad news for us.
Oh, listen.
Alright, it says that we're supposed to... Oh, great. Terrible germivores. Fine, you want to fight? Be my guest. I'll take your butts down. And man, don't worry. There is strength in numbers, but I'm not worried about it one bit, since they're going to get taken down fast and quick. That's one down. That's one down. And they're going to summon more. Unless I get like all my abilities, I'm out of luck. Fine. Shadow Runner. Yep, backslash did work. And that takes care of another one down. Wow, we're also getting more items. That's sweet. Excellent. Another one bites the dust. Thirsty Edge. And you also get to see off my character's abilities. Nice. And that should pretty much take care of it. Done. These guys weren't that tough. Oh my. Another set! Really, you're gonna be summoning more of these clowns? Okay, fine. You're gonna get a butt kicking. There you go. Backslash, beat down, and done.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep coming, so I'm just not gonna talk. I'm just gonna kick their butts. Excellent. Oh, this is gonna take a while. And besides, they're just a joke. I'm not saying much, like I said. But anyway, I had to do a lot of training. You wanna know how many hours I spent playing this? A lot! Do you think I kid? No, I don't. I'm not kidding. I really spent a lot of time playing this game, trying to level up all the characters I have. And I mean everyone. It's not a joke. I did this because so that way it can make things a heck of a lot easier for me. Because I've seen most Let's Players like do it at a set level, but me, I just take it one step further and train my butt off. I've been doing this a lot, even when I was doing my Kingdom Hearts Let's Plays. Good. Okay, I think you've seen enough. I'll be right back, and I'll see you guys when we reach our destination.
This means we're getting close.
Yeah, it's just ahead.
Elma?
Relax. They won't bother us if we don't bother them.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but...
Really didn't see this coming. Yep, we've arrived, and these guys are the Tainted. These enemies are not you should mess with. Sure, they can be designed, like, they're not as hard, but yeah, anything organic that it touches will be destroyed. And I'm being serious with that. And we found this right here, Frontier Nav. Let's get this set up. FN Site 214. And I'm at level 33. It's gonna take me a long while for me to level up. Frontier Nav set. And if they want to fight, they're gonna get one. And all we get's a basic probe. I need to get more probes. Well, so far they're not as threatening. As long as we don't attack them, they won't attack us. Good. That means I can start getting all the archaeological stuff. And if you're wondering what the lightning bolt's there, they'll react if you run. Just saying. And I've been noticing my Wii U making noises. That's not a good sign. It never is a good sign. Alright, good. What is that? Looks like we're getting close. Now I'm beginning to wonder how dangerous these things can be. We found the hidden Millstone Ridge. And it looks like we're getting really close. Nice, we also unlocked the achievement, Nice Novice Explorer. Isn't that nice? There it is. I got a bad feeling about this. Very bad.
No signs of any radiation. Infrared, motion sensors, I got nothing. This thing's dead as a doornail.
Oh, man! So it's basically a skill, right? But the make is nothing like ours. Or the ganglions. Where could it be from? Oh, wow! I can't even tell what its armor is made of.
What is this feeling? It's oppressive. It's pulsing off of this thing. It's almost as if the ghost of its pilot is somehow still lingering. And that material there, at its core, it's dark matter. This must be their handiwork. No. No idea. Alright, well, we got what we came here for. Let's call in the salvage choppers and get it out of here. Lynn, contact Commander Vandam.
On it.
That was a bit too easy.
Right. We should start heading back too.
Just thinking about walking past all those tainted again makes my knees all wobbly.
Tatsu have just the thing. Friends fuel up with Tatsu Tasty Lunchbox.
Tatsu?
What are you doing here?
Tatsu knew friends must be hungry, so Tatsu rides spinny plane here to deliver hot meal. Tatsu Hero Pond, after all.
Oh, you idiots! You're gonna attract the tainted!
Relax, Linley. After quick lunch, Tatsu fly back home on spinny plane before anyone notice.
And how exactly do you plan to do that? All the spinny planes have already left. You're gonna have to walk back through all those tainted. You won't last 10 seconds out here. Maybe we can get another chopper here in time.
Too late.
Looks like somebody else wants a hot meal.
Tatsu, don't move an inch here.
Okay.
Tatsu, what were you thinking? Seriously. But yeah, this is our first battle against the tainted. And the tainted, if anything organic touches it, well, they become consumed, corrupted, and they're good as dead. However, since we're basically mimeosomes or android bodies, we won't be affected. So we have to defeat the tainted core. And there are only 3 of them. And these guys ain't that bad. And we can pack a lot of damage to them, too. That's 1 down. But seriously, Tatsu, when Lin tells you to stay, she means it. Don't be doing anything stupid, man. And he just did. I'm being really serious with this. I'm like, why? No matter, we're just gonna have to fight our way through. Firing it will. Almost at overdrive. Let's play. Let's bring forth the pain. And back snap. Nice. That's some good amount of damage. Not enough. Yep, we're bringing on the pain against these freaks. This could be pretty useful for training. Well, I gotta be careful. I can't do anything rash. And you're done. Taken care of.
The Alpha? Good Lord.
Everyone, take him down.
It's us against the Alpha. The Tainted Sphinx. Commence battle. It's at level 24, so yeah, I'm not worried about that for sure. The problem is, this brute is huge. Of course, this is giving me good opportunities to dish out a lot of damage. Oh wait, I don't have enough for the Thirsty Edge. I'll have to wait a bit. And now we do it. Now to bring forth the pain. And plus, every time you hit him, it deals like healing damage. You heal up. But man, that thing is big! Really freaking big! And don't mind me my swearing, of course, but yeah, for the sake of my playthrough, I'm not swearing, but yeah, I have to say freaking big, because this thing is huge. And of course, I'm following the strategy of taking down its respective parts, like one by one. Like, defeating these could, like, also weaken his attacks. But it's still just a threat. But I'm not even worried one bit. I mean, like, my God. Gotta keep going. And now we continue the pain. Excellent. Relax, I don't have anything ready yet. Trust me, I ain't leaving anywhere. Whoa, we're doing shit about pain. Oh, even a level 20 decides to get in the fight. Let it get in the fight, because we're going to take it down. But our objective is the same as to defeat the Sphinx. Let's go. Going up. Painful, isn't it? Alright, Shadow Runner. Alright, that takes care of him. Finally.
Well, that was fun. Let's get the hell out of here. You've got to be kidding me. Hell is that? Was that thing trying to help us?
Maybe. Or maybe it was just toying with us.
Well, I think I could have taken it.
We should get back to New LA. I want to stop by the hangar and get a better look at that skell.
Right.
What am I gonna say? How could I react to that? I mean, good lord! Good lord! My mind was blown seeing that. Jeez, that was without a doubt the most insane thing ever. It looked like Bahamut from Final Fantasy. Though the only difference is that if it did look like Bahamut, it would have unleashed a mega flare. But I'm surprised it didn't attack them. They didn't attack us. Well, time to find out what this skell is all about.
Good work, people.
Commander? What are you doing out here? Did they seal off the area?
Actually, I was waiting for you, Lynn.
Why me?
You want to tinker with that new alien mech?
Well, I mean, duh.
Good, because I'm putting you in charge of research. You help reel it in, you get first crack at it. You and your team risked a lot out there. You earned it.
Really, sir?
Everything's set up. They're expecting you.
Yes, sir! Oh my god, thank you so much, Commander! Is this even a skell? I mean, the external armor maybe, but I'm not detecting any known materials or components for the purple frame part. In fact, I can't even find a power source. Maybe it's like an idol or something? To some alien god or whatever?
What about a cockpit? Or any space for a pilot?
Let's see here. There is a cavity in the middle of the chest area. If this thing is a vehicle, that'd have to be the cockpit.
Perhaps it's not a weapon? It was abandoned after all, and in that godforsaken place.
But it was also worth the ganglion sacrificing all those soldiers to try and recover it. Surely it must hold some value.
Granted. Now the question is whether we'll be able to uncover it. Ms. Koo is one of our best, but we can't expect her to work miracles.
If you ask me, that's time better spent studying that Ares of yours, Elma. Alright, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about, would you? Let me explain. The Ares is what Elma...
Random.
Oh, right. Those are your orders. Have I made myself clear?
Quite.
You seem displeased, Gajag. Perhaps the great hero of Roth does not enjoy taking orders from the ganglion. Perhaps he feels it beneath him.
It appears nothing is beneath me of late.
I still hear the anger in your voice, the way you spit out the words. Accept your fate. then you might find me a more accommodating master, Prince Jarg. Oh, but how rude of me. Should I have said former prince?
I never cared much for titles. Counselor Luxar.
It's Grand Master, damn you! The entire Ganglion organization is at my command, as are you and your people. I will not remind you again.
Oh, but how rude of me. My sincere apologies, Grand Counselor.
Have you also forgotten the price the Rothian people will pay if you fail me? I promise you, it will not be pretty. What will happen if the humans beat you to the prize? Need I remind you of that as well?
No, you need not.
Then mind your tongue, former prince. Unless your pride can feed and clothe your people. Filthy cur. Yet I will suffer him gladly, if he can help lead me to you, oh great one.
Okay. Now this is really making me curious. We're finished with Chapter 6, and thank goodness for it. What a chapter! An emotional one at that. Not to mention we recovered the skull. Or whatever it is. And now we got some advice. We hear you're shaping up to be quite the operative. Well then, you think you got what it takes to be scale-worthy? See me when you're ready to go for your license, I'll be waiting. And that's it for today's episode of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Next episode, we're going to be getting our scale license. And it's going to be one of the toughest we've ever done. Yep, that's about it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot to me, and I will see you all next time. Peace out. And don't forget to answer the QOTD. It really does mean a difference. Peace out, y'all.